Hi, my name is Mary, and I am the founder of Carrie May. And I'd like to today talk to you a little bit about what I am involved into. Actually, it's only my second day, but it is a course called Legendary Marketer. This course helps people learn about digital marketing. And I have to say that even though I am only in the second day, I am totally blown away by all the help that they are giving us. Now, tonight I just got off my very first training with Matt, and he talked about the 7 laws of influence. Now, I really want to just recap a little bit about what he said because it's a very important content, especially if you're looking at a business. And I think that you probably could take something away. I'm hoping you will be able to take something away and apply it to your business. So, the first thing that he talked about was champion your prospective buyer. Now, most people who start an online business, one of the first things they would do is after they set up their shop, they want to know, okay, now how do I make the money? How do I get the sales? What do I do? And actually, this is not the right mentality to have because this is a mentality that's about it's all about me. What can I get out of it? When in fact, that the mentality that you need to have is more of a servant mentality. It's like, what can I do for you? How can I help you? I'm here for your best interests. That is the way in which you want to influence people, is to let them know that you care about them and that they're important and that you're there to help them out. The second thing that he talked about was practice empathy and compassion. He says that no sales ever happen without some trust. It's important that you listen to people and what they have to say, and at times it's okay to tell them that it's just not your fault. You might have been told one thing, or you've tried other things, and it just hasn't worked out for you, and that's okay. It's not your fault. You could have had a bad day at work. It's not your fault. So that was one of the things that he talked about. The third thing that he talked about was providing clarity. He said, what would your day look like? And what would the ideal day be if everything went right? Well, I could tell you for me that my ideal day would probably be somewhere on a beach, under an umbrella with a good book, enjoying the scenery, and listening to the tranquility of the waves rushing in and out. That would be my ideal day. So, what would your ideal day be like if you could have, if you had a dream of an ideal day? The first thing that they talked about was speaking to their anger and their frustration. Now, this is this is really kind of important to think about. Think of it this way: all your life, you've been told maybe that you have, if you work really hard, you get good grades in school, you go out, you secure a job, you work 9 to 5, then maybe 40 or 50 years from now, you'll have some retirement money and you can live happily ever after. Wow. You can be angry and frustrated about that when happily ever after doesn't happen. I get that. It doesn't work exactly that way. You can understand. I can understand that. So speak to their anger and speak to their frustration and say, I get it. The fifth thing that he talked about was selling excellent, not average. He says that average people are scared people. Admit to the fact that for me, I make travel bags and beach bags. Now, you don't know me. You don't know what kind of business I am. And it's okay for me to say to you, or for you, if you have a business, to say, I get that. We've never done business. You don't know me. I could be some scam artist for all you know. But here's what I'm going to do for you. Again, it's a server. Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you maybe a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't like what I have to offer, well, here. You got 30 days. Just send it back. No questions asked. And we're good. That's what he was talking about. So the sixth thing that he talked about was to compel people with the story. He was saying that most business owners start with a what instead of starting out with a why. For instance, they want to know, what is it we have? We have computers. Or in my case, I might say, well, I have some beach bags for you. But that's not always the best way to start, because if you're going to do this kind of mentality where you're servicing, it would be better to say, it'd be better if to say something on the why end of it. You say something like, for me, I would say, here at Carrie Bay, we believe you deserve the best. And how are you going to get that? Well, let me tell you about what we have that will help you get there. How? It's our quality. And what is it that we have? We have these high quality beach bags that will service you for years to come. You don't have to worry about going to Walmart every year and buying a beach bag. So that's just an example. Instead of me coming up and say, well, I have these beach bags for you. And I'll tell you why you need them. That's not helping. That's, again, looking, in my opinion, at not how to service somebody, but more about you yourself and what you have. The seventh thing that they talked about was build influence first, then work on selling. Okay, make sure that you have credibility, that what you say is true. You're not a scam artist. You really mean what you say. And you have to build up a certain amount of trust. You can have a person come to your business for maybe one time, but if you build up real credibility and you have something really good, that person is going to come back and be a repeat customer. So that is something that you have to look at. I think I just went through. I just think I went through all 7 of them. So this is Legendary Marketer. This is a great course. Uh, Enroll into it for $30 for 30 days, and you get a ton of information. I'm really glad that I did, and I hope maybe you'll see it and you come in and look it up, because that's what I did. And I think if you're looking for some extra income, why not find out how it is? Again, this is Mary Tolan. I'm the owner of Carrie May. I'm going to be doing more videos in the future. This is my first. So thank you all, and start subscribing to my page. Also, look at my Facebook. I have a Facebook page or a group page on travel and destination stuff. So I'll see you in the group.